Hi, this is Susan Broder from Speak Languages and Travel the World, here to help you improve your English with minimum effort and maximum benefits. And today I want to teach you a particular expression, which is a comparative that emphasizes and increases the consequence of something. And so before we start that, though, I'd like you to click on here. And the sooner you click on it, the faster you'll be able to download my free fluency exercises at no cost to practice your English whilst you're driving and doing activities that don't occupy your mind, such as housework, gardening, and so on. So the sooner you click on here, the faster you'll be able to download the expressions, etc. And in fact, this is what I'd like to teach you today. When you have a comparative that will give you another comparative as a consequence. Let me share a document with you so you can see better what I'm talking about, because it's easier if you can visualize it. So here we have it. I just mentioned a moment ago, the sooner the better. But if you look above, it says here, the more you think in English, the better you'll be able to speak it. So the more, the better. This is an expression to mean that if you speak English a lot, you'll be able, if you think in English a lot, you'll be able to speak it better. So the more you think in English, the better you'll speak it. There are lots of other expressions that can be used. So the faster, the better, for example. The cheaper, the better. Now, some questions that you can be asked. For example, if someone says, well, I need you to do something, and when does it have to be ready by? And you can say, the sooner the better. The sooner you have this ready for me, the better it is for me. I can pay you. Or, how much do you want to spend to buy, I don't know, a new car? Well, the cheaper, the better. The cheaper the car is, the better it is for me. I don't want to spend a lot of money. What speed do you want us to ride our bikes? Your trainer tells you you have to ride your bike and you have to train at a certain speed. So the trainer might say, the faster the better. The faster you ride, the better it is for your body. What time should we arrive? That's a question you could ask someone if you're going to visit them, and they could say, the earlier the better. The earlier you arrive, the better it is. You can help us, I don't know, prepare lunch, for example, or get the room ready for everyone else who's arriving. Let's say a teacher wants to create some groups for group work. So the teacher could ask the organizer, how many participants do you want in each group? The fewer the better, because if there aren't a lot of participants, there's more attention. It's easier to speak and practice, for example, your conversation. So the fewer the better. How slowly should we chew our food so our digestive systems know that we're eating? Now, I was told that if you eat your food slowly, if you chew your food slowly, it's better for your digestive system because it registers at a certain point that you're eating, and so you tend to eat less and you don't put on weight unnecessarily. So the answer would probably be, the slower the better. The slower you chew your food, the better it is for you. You've got to buy a present. What kind of book do you think she'd like? Well, the more exciting, the better. The more exciting the book is, the better it is. Or I'm offering someone a cup of coffee. How do you like your coffee? The stronger, the better. If it's particularly strong, it's better for me. It gives me more energy. I like it more. When should I start? The earlier, the better. So if you start early in the morning, it's better than if you start later. So what's the conclusion to all this? The more you think in English, the better you speak. The better you speak, the more confident you'll be. The more confident you are, the more motivation you'll find to keep practicing your English, which should have a capital E. The more you practice your English, the more you'll improve. It's a vicious circle. Now, what does a vicious circle mean? A vicious circle means it's a circle that's never ending, and it's usually something a little bit negative. In fact, the less you practice, the less you improve. The less you improve, the less confident you are. The less confident you are, the less you feel like practicing, and the less you improve. So it's a vicious circle. So as you can see, it's not very difficult to implement this form. You just need the plus a comparative, and then another the plus another comparative. And this somehow increases the intensity of what you're talking about. So the sooner you start thinking in English, the better, because you'll improve a lot. Okay, so if you haven't already done so, please subscribe by clicking on this button, and that way you'll know when I'm uploading other videos. And I hope this was very useful to you. So the sooner you watch another video, the better. Have a nice day. See you again in the next video. Bye. Goodbye.